pressed my stop stream button. Welcome back. Okay, we're back. We're doing this. Geez, I totally screwed that up. Hey everyone, I'm sorry about that. But I think my stream. Oh nope, there we go. It's catching up now. Hopefully it'll.
Yeah, that's about the right reaction.
Okay, well it'll hopefully pop back up here in a moment. Okay, all right, we are Oh god, I want to make sure that my stream manager catches up. Okay, good. All right, cool. We are all good to go. I screwed up because I fucked up my hotkeys. We are now going into the slaughtering. Slaughter for the slaughter gods. For Raglar. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Slash. Okay, I will draw aggro.
Right.
Yeah.
Why is my stuff not actually doing anything?
Because you gotta press the buttons?
I did.
Did you click on the enemy and then press the button?
Yep.
Yeah.
In range?
Yeah, you gotta be within range, dude.
Oh, also doesn't help that they die before I actually get to do anything.
Yes, Spud is way too overpowered.
From what people are saying, it's not actually as big as a deal as it seems to be.
Yeah. Oh no.
For some reason, every time I get near the thing, it wants to click on you, and I'm.
Press tab. If you press tab, it'll select the closest one.
Sometimes tab can be a bit finicky, so make sure you're targeting the right thing.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
tab will just cycle through
So-
enemies.
One thing to note is that if there is a higher level player in the same group, more enemies will come to you when you
Yeah,
kill something. And
that's fine.
Just the one-on-one.
That's fine. That works out great. No, we need marmot blood.
Marmots.
Marmot.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, you got the turtle. You might want to get away from that.
I'm trying to run away, but it keeps.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm getting it now. There we go.
I will assist.
Well, it's...
Oh,
got leashed.
Are you still alive?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
So we
come
got
towards me.
in battle with a.
I got this little shrew on me.
Well, I
here.
was saying, if you come towards me, because I can AoE.
Alright.
Yeah, you already got ice too.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, where do we need to go now? We need to.
And 2 more marmot bloods and then ladybugs.
Okay, there is marmots up near the gate, and then I think ladybugs. We will have to go over to
There's
Western
some-
tunnel on.
Yeah. Hunting log. What is the quick key for that?
It should be 8, but I don't know if you guys have the log yet.
Oh, probably not. Yeah, four marmot bloods. 5 Marmot Bloods. Where's... I don't have a dash. Geez, should we... Oh, we can't teleport, can you?
Western...
Oh, it's all the way on the other end.
I mean, we could probably just pop into Hold On, just
Yep.
take the...
So hit the return.
Right there.
Just
I
return.
gotta run in.
Why you gotta run in?
Because this isn't my hometown.
Oh, that's right. God, I feel like an idiot. I had actually one person viewing, and I ended up stupidly ending my stream. Okay. We will finish up our quest, and then we will come in. Yeah.
Well, I still need the ladybugs too, so.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah. I've not done any of the quests here, apart from just... I went around and collected them all, but I've not done any killing.
Ah, okay. Well, we'll run over to the Central Thanalan.
Well, I'm in Western right now, so...
Or, Western, yeah.
I have 2 quests here.
2 quests? You shouldn't have it 2 quests here.
I have the Pugilist Guild quest.
Oh,
Did you guys kill the ladybugs yet, then?
no.
No, that's a different one. The Way of the Pugilist was where I had to kill the shrews, the marmots, and the hornets.
Oh, that's everyone gets that.
Yeah. So basically, come out here real quick, and then we'll kill ladybugs, and then when we're done with that, we go and turn everything in.
Oh, I thought we were turning everything right now in.
No, because we're just finishing up with the ladybugs.
Yeah,
So-
this is the only quest that we have to do on this end, so...
So what you'll do, you'll go to an aetheryte shard, and then just click on the one that towards the bottom it'll say Western Thanalan, and they'll teleport you outside the game.
Yep.
You're gonna have to slow that down because.
Okay, so go look for a shard.
Right.
One of the aetheryte shards. Then when you interact with that, it'll bring up a list of locations, and one of them is Western Thanalan in parentheses. It teleports you outside that gate because you can use the shards as teleport points.
Because when I hit return, it brought me right in front of the Pugilist Guild where I had
Right.
2 return.
So the ability you have on your hotbar for return, it brings you to your home point.
Yeah.
So when you interact with the shard in the city, you can teleport around the city.
All right, and which one am I supposed to go into now?
You'll see in parentheses down towards the bottom it says Western Thanalan.
Yep, it should be Steps of Nald. Or, not Steps of Nald. Gate of the Sultana.
Yeah. All right.
And
There he
that'll
is.
teleport you right outside.
Yep, and then we're right down the steps. We're to the west.
There we go.
Okay, there he is. I'm gonna kill this ladybug. Die! We get to slay ladybugs.
I click on these things, but you're for some reason you just get in the way.
That's when tap comes in handy.
Yep. This should be illegal for you to help us like this.
Look, the fact that I'm actually doing thaumaturge right now is just really beneficial.
Okay, cool.
But apparently a level 1 can't even group with like a level 70, so I don't know.
Yeah. High quality. Oh, did I receive something for high quality
You got a nice
items?
high quality, 3 high quality animal skins. What the fuck you?
Just animal skins.
Wait, I got high quality skins by killing? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Huh. I didn't realize that was a thing that could happen.
Well, yeah,
Right.
that's how you get them.
Oh no, yeah, I got most of my high quality skins from either the market board or the retainers. I got most of my high quality stuff from my retainers. The blood, have you brought it? the blood. Yeah, here's your fucking rodent blood. Yes, yes, this shall serve nicely. By virtue of our toil, I am one step closer to publishing the many breaths of Thanalan. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Go now, and may the traitor smile upon you. Alright, cool. We're gonna get the leather eye pouch. We just got our first equipment, and we can't even wear it yet.
Oh. What level does it require to be?
5.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
Alt
my
I.
first ability.
Or Control I. 5, yeah.
Brew Strike. My first ability, guys. I learned my first ability.
So you can punch things a little bit better.
Actually, you learned your first ability when you started your character at level 1.
Yeah, boot shine, but my first earned ability.
Back already? Come let us see what you brought. Okay, what did we get? Oh, shrew pelts. Okay. Exceptional. These are fine shrew pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugilist Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this. You've earned more than... blah, 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 blah.
Alright.
Combos. There we go. We got Riot Blade. So this... combos with Fast Blade. So I have to use Fast Blade first, then do Riot Blade.
So yeah, Mel, what you want to do is take a look at your skills, so that way you can understand like if there's a combo that you need to do or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to start setting up your hot bars early, and then you don't have to worry about those issues. Who is going over to? Oh, never mind.
I just hit 15. I'm going to get the 15 quest real quick, even though I know I won't be able to do it right now. So
yeah,
but I just want to get it. So basically, every 5 levels of a job or of a class, you basically get a class quest.
Yeah, the next one I get at level 5.
Yeah. Back in One Piece, are ye? It's about bloody time. I meant you look as though ye just picked up a sword yesterday, but ye hand yourself well enough. I'll give you that, and here I'll give you this as well. Ain't nothing. What ain't worth a night in Ulad's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find use for it. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I just gotta head over to the Gladiators Guild. I think that's the right one, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta... welcome back, Rorik. I take it you've dispatched a beast, and with ease, rest assured there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master a sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present to you... Okay, here's the hunting log. Perfect. Contains information on creatures ideal for gladiator training. You will be doubtless gained valuable experience should you seek out and slay them. It is only with such practice that you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the half sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Rourke. Next gladiator level is 5. So hunting log. Hunting logs are essentially like a go kill it quest.
How you get your bonus XP.
Yeah, so we'll wanna definitely do that. Is that literally it? Oh, since I okay, so now all the so you want to be quests pop up now? We're not gonna be doing those anytime soon. At least for me, I'm gonna focus on one class, because once you hit max level in that class, you get bonus XP, and it really does help.
And it's not just max level. I get bonus XP now.
Wait, what?
Yep, I've been getting bonus XP the entire time because my white mage or conjurer is actually higher level than the other classes. I'm still getting bonus XP from it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I've actually forgot about that. So yes, you get some bonus XP for having something higher than everything else, but you get more if it's maxed out.
And the highest level.
Yeah.
Spud, where'd you go?
Ask where Feckert is. Follow him a bit more because I need to do
Where
a
are you?
I'm back in the quicksand because there's 2 new quests, and then the we must rebuild main story. So we're gonna, I think what we'll do is we'll grab these 2 side quests, do those, and then come back for the we must rebuild. So that, or Spud, how do you feel like we should do it? Should we do the pump off the side quests first and then do the main story, or just grab the side quest stuff and do the main story?
I just gather it all up and then just do everything like
Okay.
so long as it's nearby.
Okay, so Fantastic Voyage. Kekezani is shirking duty and could do with a wake up call. Sure, darling, you can come for a ride, huh? Where am I? Who are you? And more importantly, where'd she go? Ah, bugger, did my shift start already? The hell's with it. I'm bleeding exhausted anyway. Mind taking this to Giganasu at the dispatch yard outside the city? He'll probably give you something for the trouble. Deliver the timetable. And then Bultolf. Bultolf finds himself at a loss of realizing the package he carries is not his own. Pray let me, catch my, breath. I went all the way to Scorpion's Crossing for a package, but only just now realized I've returned with the wrong one. The way back is too far. I simply can't. Would you make the trip back in my stead? I'm sure some poor soul at Scorpion's Crossing is missing this package. I haven't the breath left to tell you the way. Go and see Mimishu. Dude, if you're that out of breath, you better be on the ground fucking dying. Okay, alright. Momo D of the Quicksands. Momo, oh well, I pronounced it Momo Die. D-I, die.
I did
Momo
initially
Die
too.
wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Old Eye Dispatch Yard. Okay, cool, so we're gonna go there anyway. Oh. Hold on, let me take a quick drink of water. To wet my whistle.
So Mal, just so you know, if you look at like the little icon on the right, or like the little quest icons above the people's head, you notice like there'll be the ones with the plus, the ones with just like the bubble with the exclamation point. If they have like a little flaming bubble, that means it's a main story quest.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably got that because we talked about the plus the unlocks.
I figured I'd say.
Okay. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Oda, then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Uda are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and you, name of Papashan. You'll find him over at Uda's dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard over in central Thanalan, just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the gate of Nald, staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it for long. There's dangers around the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you.
And off you run.
Yep. And then off we come to slay and slaughter. Jump.
So rude.
Oh, wait. Gotta speak to Mimishu. Where's Mimishu? All the way over on that side. Sprint! I got a pompadour and a bunny girl after me. Got a jet!
Well then.
I'm dying.
Both of you guys seem to be doing this all the time. It's like, I'm just gonna die now. Hold on.
I've been talking too much. Mimishu. Scorpion Crossing, the way couldn't be simpler. Pass through this gate and head west until you come upon it. Delivering patch area. In that case, you'll want to speak to Oswald when you arrive. Okay. Sorry, you were saying?
Someone was busy slapping you, just saying.
Tasty.
I seen it was an email, and I was like, I gotta see what this is, and I was not disappointed.
Oh, here, let's quickly pump out. Oh, jeez, Spud, help! They're coming for me. Oh, right, I got the other. Did those not count? Oh, yes, it destroy ladybugs and cactars.
And here they all come. Oh, I need to use the right button. It's this button.
There we go.
I find it ridiculous that in my normal stance, I put my fists away like they're guns. It feels weird. It's like I'm holstering my fists.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, and?
you do have things on your fists. They just, are at your belt.
Okay,
Doesn't
perfect.
look like I had anything on my pants.
You basically have like brass knuckles. Those are, I'm sure they're called auras. But like, so when we hold on a second.
Yep.
So like, Mal, hit Z. See, if you look at your fists.
Okay, so I do have some brass knucks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, we're going to talk to Oswald. We're just going to get this out of the way. It's gone, I just know it. Gods, if I hadn't had enough problems already, you took the wrong package, bolt off, you bloody oaf. Package to Horizon. The Horizon package. You're a 12 send. You've spared me quite a headache, friend. Thank you. If only there weren't so many other misplaced shipments plaguing me these days. And we'll get the Hamped Teppered. Okay, now we come into an issue. Do we hop over to Central Thanalan and do that area, come back here, or do this area? This all looks like level 7 stuff towards the other way, and then everything here is 5, but the dispatch yard and we must rebuild is level 4.
Well, there's some cactars right behind us, and I see we got a quest for the cactars.
Yeah. Slay cactars and gather bottles of cactar blood.
I don't have that. Who'd you talk to?
Did you talk to Guntram?
I did not. No. This can't be happening. There's no time to send for more. No, you there. Please, we must help me go kill me. We gather 4 of their bottles of blood. I don't care if you have to hunt little green bastards. Okay. Parasite ladybug.
Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Okay, fuck it. We're gonna grab all the quests here, and we're just gonna do it. Then we'll hop over to the fucking goddamn other yard.
He's fighting shit out here, so.
That's fine. As long as I'm close enough, he'll kill it and I'll get it. You travel about Eorzea, selling beasts, and find treasure. I said, if I need help, I must travel to the horizon where my current waste, but my chokehold slugger won't move an M. I tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from its feather and lost my nerve. I love slugger with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I fear the damn things. Okay, so we just gotta examine him. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
Very cool, man.
Your time is spent on to make yourself use. Help me find my missing crates. Manifest clear state that 3 crates bound for the East Aldnade Trading Company were including the last shipment from Vesper Bay, but I can't seem to find the bloody things. Okay, so they're going to be around here somewhere.
Yay, I can do my job class now.
Sure, son of it was parasite ladybug. I must have latched itself somewhere along the road, but I hope the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at the size. Is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not going to question it. I just love to move on and put those. If you would, okay, so you just kind of a big baby regarding everything.
Yeah, there's a few people that are just like very babyish.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly. There's an easier way to equip items, but however,
Hit C and then hit the little blue guy up above your weapon.
Yep, it says recommended gear. I am not going to do that because I have kind of a ragtag, a bunch of other junk. Yes, I brought you the cactus blood. See, I have just stopped the church in the way they saw that all my bottles are Rad's at ham skin tonic were as empty as Galleon promised. Look at these. The lids shook out the transit and the whole load spoiled out. But I refused to have it said that I failed to make good on a delivery. Cactar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you brought to fill the empty pouch. All those levelers will be none the wiser. Oh, don't worry about getting found out. Red's at Han skin tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I'd venture none in I would even know if it from an ampoule of their own piss. Okay.
Oh, that's
yeah. Okay, missing cargo.
Yep. It's just all around here.
Yep, I know. I see the orange. So on your mini map, there's going to be an orange circle. That's just basically the area circle.
Yep. Yeah, that's like the quest area.
Yeah. Ooh, what's happening over there? Don't care, because we're not going to do it. It looks like a fate.
If it's blue, it's a fate.
I can't see that far over, but I think they're dealing with a Hydra-esque monster. It's probably a fate, especially over on in this area of Western Thanalan.
Like north of us.
Yeah.
It's basically just a bunch of pastes. Very lizard-like creatures.
Yeah, but I bet you it's
It's not a single Hydra, no. It's like just a swarm of pastes.
Yeah. Silver Razor. Boxes, great barrels, lifting, moving sand, and there's no end to it. I'm tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard work stranger. Kenneth, would you see this letter? Safe to Kikipu at the Silver Brazier or Bazaar. I'd call on her myself, but I haven't time, and I don't doubt these rare legs would carry me there if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could chubby discourage up, say 5 hammer beak, tail feathers. Gods know, can find the beast here easy enough. Kiwi is a dear friend. She called the
giant tortoise outside the door.
Huh?
There's a giant tortoise outside the door.
Yep.
Turtles.
Where the heart is, the goblet. With the adventurers. We heard the news about the Oh, so this is about the housing. All that quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders, regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine the entire area could end up owned by a wealthy foreign. Beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that just like adventures from it, but when you consider that old is still struggling to combine countless strategies, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever. Come to think of it. So the least they can do is give preferential treatment to the hardworking old ons. Like me, I've been saving for years, just waiting for an too late this to come. Say, wouldn't happen to be curious about you about the goblet. My hands are full here, but if you have a moment to head that way and look into auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an immortal frame that's been the gates or the goblet. Who can explain what's going on? This wouldn't happen without General Robin's approval of that much, I'm sure. Ooh. So this, unless if he gets named in the next few story quests, we will hear more about General Raban pretty soon. Okay, Hammerbeak. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit everyone at least once. Yeah, so I don't know, Mal, if you've seen that orange cone in front of the Hammerbeak. That is an area effect spell. 14 is kind of like an ARPG MMO. Where you do have to move out of like special attack areas.
It's kind of like remember when we played Terra, like some enemies had like it showed you like it telegraphed their attacks that were particularly devastating. Same thing, the same general concept here. You just want to get out of the orange ones.
Yeah.
If it's blue, don't worry about it. It's an ally.
I don't like how these things like scream like dinosaurs.
It's kind of weird.
What's chain bonus?
So basically, if you kill enemies sequentially, you can actually get more XP during that time limit as the chain begins to count down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna quickly head over to the goblet here. And then I think before we head over to the Silver Bazaar, we need to get into Central Thanalan again. And just and do that area, because I think that is the 2 to 5 area. Heard you're not the first to approach me this eve. It's true, in the effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within Goblet are set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say that the only adventure permitted to settle, whether within its borders, was such a decision made by wise
man.
Yep.
Okay.
Top of a towering but why bother explaining when you can see yourself? Just head through the gates, follow the road. If you wish to know more about the gate, about the Goblet, speak with the recruit station just past the entry. He'll be happy to assist you. Okay.
You know, I've actually never been to the Goblet.
Go to specified ward or leave and
just hit select and just go to one.
Oh God, first ward, the Goblet. There's a bunch of things.
Well, just click select at the very bottom.
Yeah, bottom left. Bottom left corner.
Basically, this is the residential area for this for the Old Daw area.
Old Daw.
I've actually never taken a stroll around here. I've only gone to the lavender beds.
I don't even remember what the Limsa Luensa looks like.
Oh, gosh, I don't remember at all. The only one I've ever really gone to and paid attention to was the Gridania one. This is a nice looking area, though.
Oh, yeah. I always love these, like, special area shots where they really want to highlight the importance of an area.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously this is a super important area. I will... So during the run, I will... Unless if for whatever reason we join a free guild with or essentially a clan or guild,
Pretty good, buddy.
we would, unless if they have a pre-established free company house, we'll probably never be in here. You may have heard these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers, since your friend she's ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, pray speak to the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. And then they gotta go back.
Hmm?
You talk to this dude, and then we leave.
Right.
Yeah, if we were able to, get one more person and then make our own free company, because it requires a minimum of 4 people, we'd have to save up a ton of money to actually buy a property.
Yeah.
I think it's like I think you'd roughly want to have about 10 million if you just want to have a basic one, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's stupid expensive, and then you actually get into bidding wars. Because you actually have to bid on a property. And then you're lucky to get a small plot.
Yeah.
You return to tell me I've learned of the auctions. Yeah, you can't fucking do them. What do you mean? It's reserved exclusive for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attack formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Bah, it's about not fair.
Well, poor bastard.
Cool. Okay, I say we hoof it over to Central Thanalan and deal with that mess first.
That.
And then we come back to Silver Bazaar.
Silver
Bazaar. Alright, sprint. God, okay, so this is what a sprint animation's supposed to look like. I'm so used to the Lalafell sprint animation
Oh God.
with all the arm swings. Okay, not too far.
I don't want to go down there.
Oh, you're right. Yes, you can't go. You don't want to go down there. Not.
Well, because the rabbits down there, or well, you know, they're basically one of the hunting log things. I don't know what level it is.
7.
Oh.
Well, we can come back for them.
Well,
Like,
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's why I said yet.
And then I don't know if we explained this, but there are some monsters. Hey, we got antling workers.
Hey,
What?
Mal's headed up to the fade up here.
Why? Why are we doing fates?
I don't know what it is.
It's just a
That's
random
basically,
event.
The guy will, if you talk to him, you can start a fate, and that's one of those things that are like timed events.
Okay.
So like if you look at your map, just like hit M or something like that, and you'll see like a little south of us. There's like a little blue area with the same icon in the middle, sort of. That's another fate down there. It's got like a little timed as well.
Yeah, they're timed, so you have to finish them in a specific time.
But usually those are meant like a lot of people do those if they need to get like an XP boost for anything. So you know, like grinding fates out is not uncommon if you're leveling up a secondary class.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and you.
Or not getting all of them.
If the Atma weapons, the Zodiac weapons, were still viable, you would have to
Oh God, yeah.
grind out fates for them. Oh, right. We need shrews for. Okay, we gotta.
Really?
Yes, we still need shrews for.
For your log, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I wish I had my shield throw. I don't even have a shield yet. Oh, you know what? I bet you I won't even get. I probably won't get my shield until I unlock the shield throw ability.
I can't imagine it would take that long. Like I would imagine you could get it in one of the next Gladiator quests.
Probably level 5.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't have it, I'd be surprised. Okay, sprint.
Yeah, the hunting log seems like it's been reduced in numbers. Before it was more, but now it's only like 3 for most situations. I swear in the past it was more than that.
Okay, I'm gonna do Giganasu first. Anyone see Kekazani since last night? Anyone? Here you go. Here's your timetable. He's calling in sick. Hey, what are you doing with timetable? I've been looking all over it. Get it from Kekazani. You say, what, that useless drunk? I'll wager he was out all night chasing after skirts. That's it. The next time he misses his shift, I'm tying him to the tracks. Ooh. Ooh.
Is that a story quest?
No, that's, I wanted to do it because I wanted to get leggings.
Ah.
This is the story quest, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. Papa Shan.
Papa Shango?
All right. There you go. Glorious Pompadour. Go ahead.
Because I don't have the quest, so I can't do anything.
Let's see, what is it like? Oh, that's some mustache. That's definitely like an old-timey gold digger. Well, you certainly look the pride of an adventure, my friend. Right?
In the mic.
What?
You get the mic there.
Yeah.
It actually cut.
Might you be the good soul moment you advise me to expect, I am Papa Shan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more of a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12? No, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Oldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ulda to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. Them railways which run through this dispatch yard too were born of noble efforts of a great many souls, but there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ulda needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to this point. I suppose I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability and someone of that glorious hair.
Yeah, get boots. Boots. Boo, boo, doop, boo. Yeah, so until, for quite a while, me and, Malatach will actually be sharing a lot of armor, because a lot of low-level armor is specifically for the Disciple of War, which is, if I pull up my, classes and jobs, that would be the tank classes and the melee and range DPSs.
What's up?
Huh?
What's up?
I was just saying that me and Malatach will be kind of wearing the same armor for a while, because all low level gear is Disciple of War.
Yeah.
Instead of specific to classes, until we get into dungeons that will actually give you a specific equipment to your class. Okay. Yeah. All right. Papa Sean, nothing to see here. Station Master Papa Sean has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
It's a little bit. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. You've long been away from the shade and feather beds of this city. The hot days and cold night can play hell on the mind and the body out here. It isn't much, but go and give these go and give them these twilight pretzels, wouldn't you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Holy fuck, that got dark fast!
Alright, we go.
I was gonna make a Twilight Pretzels gonna trip balls joke, but damn, that got different.
He took it in a very different way.
Yeah. Holy shit. You get to be serious.
Yeah.
Assault, Warren.
Halt, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzels on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business. A Twilight Pretzel from Papa Sean? By the gods, forgive me. How could say this new post has my nerves in a twist? I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Jeez.
Sorry about the slaughter going on behind you.
Yeah. I don't think I like that. I feel excluded.
I didn't get to fight nobody. I just watched.
Even our sentient Pompadour also felt left out, Spud.
Well, but I did bring the benefit of giving experience.
Yes. Western front clear. Eastern front clear. For me, from Papa Sean, a Twilight Pretzel, my favorite. How did he know?
Here, I was thinking about killing myself.
Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Ha ha ha.
Good lord, that fight and Mal got like high quality honey and regular honey. God damn it.
What?
That fight. You got no, sorry, not you got a high quality animal sinew and a pot of honey. Jesus.
Doing what? What did I do?
Killing things while you were talking.
Yeah, so shared loot type thing.
Yeah, and it's all everybody gets automatic loot, so.
Yeah. And it's random.
Yep.
I don't know what Serville is, so 12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing God's damned pretzel. I feel reborn. A realm of rebirth.
No, we don't talk about that.
What, a realm reborn? Well, no, we talk about a realm reborn. We don't talk about the other thing because the other thing.
The realm before the rebirth.
Did anybody see that mount? That flying mount?
Yeah. I'm talk about it.
I think I have that one.
Which one was it?
It's the Godot. It's the big moss guys who have the arms. Oh wait, this is you, glorious Pompadour.
You've returned with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fair are some sworn sentries? Do they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then. Stay a moment and listen. There's more I would ask of you.
They've all been replaced by imposters. Ooh, a new sword!
A new fist.
And yet, no shield.
And yet, yeah, no shield. I don't get that until I can throw it.
Just throw your problems away, why don't you?
Oh, another one.
It returns. I Captain America that shit.
Glorious! I have just this moment. No time for concealment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet the Sultan Sworn.
Is in dire need of our assistance. Alright.
A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. But I am old and lazy. Sultan Sworn you earlier assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you, for my name is Papa Sean and I cannot be frank. But we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt.
Like Steve.
And should we allow it to come to any harm, especially by Steve, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Glorious. It must not. I need you to help me find her.
Because I'm old and lazy.
Does he clap?
Yeah, because
It's the 12 I knew I could count on you.
Because I'm old and lazy.
I instructed the others to expand their search, but they're kind of dumb, and they get excited over pretzels. And Thanolin is fast, and there's only so many of us.
Because
Oh my
I'm
God.
old and they are lazy.
I am looking at the the stream from Mal's point of view, just seeing this Lalafell crane its neck back to break it, looking up at him.
I know it's the same thing for me.
Young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. Lilira?
Fuck, my neck hurts.
Lady Lily, I want you to go south and look for in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck, and get the fuck out of my house.
Fuck, my neck can't take it anymore. Ah, my back. My pussy and my crack.
I've already got arthritis in every little bone in my body. You're killing me just by me talking to you. Get the fuck out.
I need to stop sitting in the front row at the movie theaters.
Bam. This way. Come, fellow friends. Fellow warriors of dawn. Let us sprint.
I guess.
Tally ho! And away we go. For we are the warriors of dawn.
So for the time being, you're just kind of leading around. I'm the apathetic one, and he's the one that just wants to punch things. I get it.
Well, sure, yeah. Well, we gotta I gotta have at least some cover for my murderous blood rage.
Punch.
Hooded Lalafell.
You get to be the hooded.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sultan Tree. You are about to enter an instance. Battle only occurred during certain quest missions.
Okay, so you guys need to break out of the group in order to do that.
Proceed.
Or do you need to break out of the group, or does it put you in one?
Level sync is in effect. If you were above the maximum level, you'll be synced as follows. I'm not level 8.
That's fine. Just pop on in, and you may not need to leave group.
Oh, must be taken alone. Okay.
So so
leave.
disband.
Oh, okay.
I'll be here.
All right, so we're gonna go into our own little instance. So we are all alone. We are effed.
Punch.
I'm gonna just kill some bees.
Hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have
You hear this
cost us
record? This is
dear.
the voice you have to match afterwards.
Watch me nail it.
Show yourself.
God, they really did change your voice actor.
As you command, O Lilira.
Dude, don't you belong in a boy band?
Yes.
You don't even reach into my pecs.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
But I'm like right here.
No, I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us.
Ooh, spooky foreshadowing. Maybe in 100 hours?
If it's all the same to you.
Maybe I'm just being cheeky and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive
Dude, my
young
pompadour
charge.
is bigger than your head.
You'll have to forgive
Get
her
your little neck
impetuousness.
tattoo out of here.
What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubborn. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady
Lilira, okay.
Lilira's protector.
That was
in
right the first
person.
time.
Oh no!
Now that looks like a face worth punching.
Alas, the station master will have to wait.
Yeah, so these are, oh shoot, what are they called?
Punching bags?
No, Spud, what are they classified as?
Please stay out of harm's way.
I like that.
The
As for
demons.
you,
The demons. What are the
friend,
demons classified as? Hellspawn?
Friend,
Fuck,
for
I don't
Lilira's
remember.
sake, please stay
I
in
like that.
harm's
As for
way.
you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Well, I am the tank.
But you're not here.
That's fine.
Level 12 Blanca. Blanca? Wrong game.
Oh no, I missed. That usually doesn't happen. Oh no, what is going on? Why am I missing so much?
You don't want that to be happening.
No, you really... Oh jeez, excuse me. You really don't. Ah, yes, the handsome stranger. God, I want to say things, but I can't because I don't want to spoil stuff.
Lovely. It brought friends.
Alright, good thing I got a AoE called Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, I beat you to it.
I think we said it pretty much the same.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
No? Oh, I thought I
Did before you.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I paused for emphasis on the joke.
You just pause. Let's face it. That's what you do. You do it all the damn time.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't hover over that. Ignore the extra buff of breaking limits only as a true warrior of light could. Warrior lights are no such thing. They're a fairy tale. Don't worry about it. Shut up, everyone, quiet.
All I'm doing is just punching.
Chat,
things in the
ignore it. Okay, alright. Bologna is Mr. Baloney Man. Oh, shoot. I thought I was gonna, like, get both of them with the Totally Eclipse. Because that's my AoE. Oh, that would have been so cool.
So your heart isn't strong enough. I get it.
Ah! You killed me!
There. They're all dead.
Ooh, what's this? Void Scent. That's what they're called. All the demons are called Void Scent.
His name was Blanca. He lost the Street Fighter tournament.
It's a classification. So all the demons demons in the demons of Final Fantasy are called Void Scent. And there's other lore on that I won't get into. Ooh, what is this happening? We grabbed a crystal.
Look on my guy's face is like, oh my god, I can move things with my mind.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I'm an alchemist.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't have to give up my arm and leg.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, it's cool to do that about the same time.
Yes. Gosh, I want to say things, but I can't because I'll spoil it. This is a lore run. I don't want to. I want.
Then shut up.
I'm just. Basically, the whole point is, we want Spud or Malatach to get so engrossed in this game that he actually goes out and buys it. Right now, he's just doing the free trial, which luckily is the base game and Heaven's Word. Yep. So our voice is Heidelin.
That shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim.
Punch?
No, you don't punch her. You punch other things, but you don't punch her. She friend.
You don't get it. Punch is the only word he can say.
No, well, that's the only word he can say. Pompadour says everything else.
Yes. Punch.
The power to banish the
It's like a brain slug from Futurama.
Pretty much.
Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Punch. Pretty punch.
Yeah, I wish I could call out people to sponsor me, because this shit's delicious.
Is this that V8 junk you've been peddling?
Yes!
Oh, it's so cool.
The black cherry's delicious.
I haven't been paying too much attention.
Guys, I'm in a Pink Floyd concert.
The light liveth in my heart.
Ooh, it is pretty.
Yeah. Oh, who is that?
You knew what I was thinking about, though.
Who was that? Who's that? Who are those people? Oh, now we're flying. Flying with those people. Who are those people?
I just see crystals. Oh, there's somebody. Punch! Punch.
Pompadour Punch.
That's the name of his final attack. Pompadour Punch!
On all
And
creation.
you just see a fist come out of the pompadour.
Exactly.
Gee, what is this? Bobobo Bobobo?
Bo.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
have you actually looked at this guy's, my character's face?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
It's pretty
I want to
close.
stab my sword through it.
Coming around now.
Ah, it's the handsome stranger and Lilira.
Would you mind telling me what
Does
that
it really call him
was?
handsome stranger?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's at
If
least
I
its
only knew,
name while I was
a
in
damsel
combat.
of
That
the
was
void
its
at
name.
any rate.
Oh god, this
The
guy.
void scent? Here? But
Yeah, there we go. Floydson. Yeah.
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
Let's see
No
which one of
sooner
you
did
pops
you
out of
fell
this
the
first.
beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no
Because I'm
doubt.
staring at both of you just like in a daze.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cutscenes.
I hadn't considered
Yeah.
the crystal. But of course, this changes
Orderly
everything.
punch.
This changes nothing, handsome stranger, who we will probably soon figure out whose name it is.
At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare.
Maybe in
I must
20
return and
hours.
report this at once.
I don't know. Who knows?
Lady Lilira, in your capable
I might just be cheeky because I know the answers.
Unfortunately, I never liked the guy. Just put it that way.
I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
I want to say things, but
Until then,
Shut up.
try and stay awake.
I want to say things.
Oh,
Punch this guy in the face so much.
if I could got out of it first.
Yep.
I'm following our friend.
I want to be leader. Why am I not leader?
Because I'm better than you are.
Shut up.
And I'm taller than you are.
Whatever. What am I hearing? What are you guys doing?
He's coughing up a lung as he do.
Just laughing.
I'm hearing like rustling. Is someone trying to open something?
No.
No.
Oh.
You're going
Could be the
insane,
ground.
man.
It could be us running on the ground. That's the thing.
You're nowhere near me.
Yeah,
I
you
should-
were doing it too. Do you
Oh,
not
yeah,
hear
it is.
yourself? Oh my god.
Oh, maybe I don't.
Yeah, that is it.
Papa Sean,
Alright, Maggie.
please be a voice cutscene. It is not. Okay.
God, you returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse, beheaded and chopped up into like 50 pieces?
1,000 beheadings.
Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I even dare say they'd be whooping in the streets.
But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Uda. Nailed it.
Even then, just like, oh god. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. Not me, though. I'm very lazy and old. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you. Please stay out of harm's way.
I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Fucking nailing it. Oh, that's okay, that's an attendant. I thought it was another player character, and I'm like, how does this person like get in, like my cutscene? Because cutscenes are actually their own instances.
Yeah.
I cannot thank you enough, Glorious. I understand
Rorik.
you fought bravely to protect Lady from void sent fiends.
I am the main
Gallantry.
character.
You deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer.
Oh, look, my mouth moves, but I don't say anything.
A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the aether.
Scholar.
Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless.
Perfectly harmless.
For you, Glorious. You're just the sort of adventurer we need around here.
Damn straight it is. But not Glorious. Rorik. You want Rorik. Face of the party. Face of the party of the Warriors of Dawn. At your service.
I pray that you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Except if I stand behind you, they may see your face, but they're gonna notice the pompadour.
Yeah, well, you're my attack dog.
I am the beacon of this party. My pompadour shall lead us into battle. Hey, we got another quest here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna grab this side quest by Yaja. The Slaying of the Shrews.
I'm sorry,
By the
but
way, you get the next. If that story quest, you get that person.
Okay. Thanalan has never been a barren region. Believe me when I say that it takes no amount of small effort to grow crops here. We've introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. Alas, they've been nigh eradicated by snipping shrews, burying native creatures. Let's say the earthworms, the entire plot won't yield as much as a single pumpkin next harvest. Won't you help us by thinning out the shrews population? Shrew Hills would be the best place to start. Jeez, you guys need to like.
Don't say you guys on me. I was waiting.
Yeah, that one was me. I wanted to be able to punch something.
Well, did it not let you do that one?
Yeah, it didn't. I did it in interacting, but yeah, now it didn't show up right away.
Weird.
I still got one more to. Okay, never mind.
Thank you for your truly champion of Earthworms. Now we can look forward to a plentiful harvest of pumpkins. I wonder which one of the graceful Santan is blah blah blah. None of them. Roll actions. Hey! I learned my defense boost. Oops. I activated it.
Italian slices of fatty Orobon.
An idle adventurer starts having no need of assistance at the moment. Perhaps someone at the coffer and coffin wants for a helping hand. Wuwubaro, a resident chief, comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new chef. Comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new dishes, and I hear his current fascination is fish. If you were to donate some for his cause, I'm sure he'd be grateful. Now, as a fire, I don't know about fish, but I do know what I like, and I like Orobon. You won't find a more succulent fish in these parts, I'll tell you. If you have a mind to give some fish to Wowobaru, I can wholeheartedly recommend fatty Orobon. 4 slices, so should do enough for an experiment with. Okay. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to grab this story quest real quick. And then we'll start moving our way back up to... I'm assuming we're probably going to end up in Black Brush Station eventually. Sissidoa. Deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. You're an adventurer yet? You're an adventurer, yes. If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particular popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagagiri at the royal plantation. She will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that out of order. We should have did that and then talked to... Oh, wait. Oh, well. Sisota doesn't come calling soon. This particular person, which will sadly be past its prime. Okay. We receipt of purchase. So you're delivering this dedicant delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's a pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such, we're always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? That's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers is lounge. Okay, but first, we must slay. But first... But wait, there's more! We need to slay these Orobon! Tally-ho, good friends and
Cats.
colleagues. Not enough meat. Must slay. Okay, we got this. We got this. Oh god, we don't got this. Alright, cool. We slaughtered them all. Oh hey, to crush thine enemies. I guess I don't think we've ever talked about this, but as of yet, or maybe Spud, you said something, but next to the enemy names, there's this like blue little like alien head looking thing.
I didn't say anything about it. No.
Okay, there's a blue alien head kind of looking thing. If that head is blue, they're considered
Passive.
Passive. There we go. I was gonna say neutral, but passive is probably the better word for it. Passive creature, so they will not actively attack you unless if you attack them first. If it is red, they are aggro. They're
Aggressive.
Aggressive. There we go. Jeez, why am I having a hard time with that? They're aggressive, so they will attack you. Okay.
About the fate.
Yeah. Woowabaru. Fish, futile. There are no suitable species, but I shall not surrender. Alright, I'm going to give you the fatty Orobon. Orobon, of course, but wait, how'd you know my Epicurean endeavors? Well, it matters not. The solution you suggest is sensational. Saute with a salt, a squirt of sun lemon, so simple yet sublime. Fish is a costly commodity here in Thanalan. Were it not for your local largest, I would have been forced to fork out a fortune to have some brought hither. Thank you. And just get some potions.
I learned a roll action.
Okay, Roger. Let's see, what does he look like?
It's Roger.
Roger. This is a fantasy land, Roger. Drink for ye, laddie. Ye won't get better ale or spirits for ye coin than at me place. Here's your fucking pumpkin. What's that? We, Sisota, asked ye to bring this here to me? Ha! So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunken sardine ass back home. But hell's an honest-to-good pumpkin for the royal plantation. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. Okay, Wowobaru, what do you got going on? What needs any to furnish up with him a fresh new shrew meat? Bugger my storage shrew meat or nearly not. The meat is an indispensable ingredient for making my smoked shrew loaves, which are famous for their fantastic flavor. Fantastic. Fortunately, I'm no fool. In preparation for this possibility, I've set 2 barrel traps outside of our stash. Unless I'm not accustomed to butchering live beasts, if you could do the deed in my stead and bring me the meat, I can continue to cook. Okay, so kill more fucking shrews. Roger Prudence at this junction. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work. Cool, we can wear it. Some of which may be useful for you. Word is Blackbush Station is surely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or 2. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Okay. And then we got the gear C. Do I have everything equipped? Don't got a belt yet. Already got the earrings.
Oh, slow your roll there.
What? I'm just... What?
Slow your roll. We're
What
waiting on
roll?
him.
I'm not doing anything.
You're running way ahead. What the hell are you doing?
I'm just
Are you
waiting.
not gonna wait?
I am waiting. I'm waiting by the first barrel trap. And failing at dancing.
What you doing there, Mal?
Mal? Mal? Mal? Oh, it's the ants.
Mal? Okay, I see you lighting up, but I'm not hearing anything. Do you need to... No, I still can't hear you. I see you lighting up. Oh, now he's coming back. Wait. Did he say he was going somewhere?
There you're back.
I didn't even know you said you were going to be gone.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna go take a piss.
I did not hear that.
Record was talking.
He always talks.
This is true.
Okay, sorry. I heard him say that he was going to take a piss, so I went to go grab some chips because I'm hungry. Oh, jeez. Oh no, I overspilled.
I really appreciate the fact that at least with, I don't know if your guys' stuff does that, but my these attacks like light up in sequence, like depending on.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
in the Colt combo thing. Basically, it shows you like which ones you can hit next to actually continue on with the combo.
Yeah, I really like that because most MMOs don't do that.
Most MMOs don't have combos. They just like, here, press this button. Cool.
This is true.
Want a different thing to happen? Press this button. Cool. Doesn't matter if you do them in any order. Not really.
I have to carve up the critters quickly, else my customers will complain.
I'll be right back, but you guys can run ahead without me, because...
Yep. This rich, robust redness, true meat is lean yet lovely. I'll learn you. Sleeved in my secret sauce and smoked a symphony of flavor, satiation and level salty. I will satisfy even the most critical connoisseur. It's time to prepare it properly, though, so I fear we may... God, there's a whole lot of nothing in your talk, dude. Wait, I got equipment from that. Wait, no, yes it did. No, I didn't.
Nope.
Is it this one? Oh, it's the other. Okay, it's the quest.
It's wearing. Wearing.
All right, Pompadour, you get it.
Oh shit, I've been skipping. Because usually you've been reading these guys.
Okay, well, I'll do it this once.
Yeah, I'll do the next one.
All right, looking for work, pray chance. If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stormtroopers are sellswords hired by Amagina and Sons, mineral concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep tracks clear of pests and is for the person that will require your aid. I should point out, however, that it'll be a messy work and liable to get you messier still if you're ill prepared. Single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience, and that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me. So everything needs to be level 5. So you're ready for inspection. Are you good at everything in order? You know that is not guaranteed in this world. Fate is fickle mistress, and for all any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and it would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. So we get the Disciple of War.
Woo.
Equip that. Okay, I'm gonna grab the Bloodied and Bowed.
Yeah.
Ethlegeth is concerned for the welfare of a fellow sentry. See the bloke over there name's Osbert, and he's hurt bad. Now, it ain't exactly my job to mind his business. I'm a torch, he's a blade, but at the end of the day, we're both people, you know what I'm saying? Any blade I want, anyway, a road I want. I went over to him just early, asked me what's wrong. He's to tell me Sergeant Barger seems his pride's more important to him than his life. What is with men and acting tough? Okay, so as a girl, I tell myself I've tried, but if the fella ends up kicking the bucket, I don't want that on my conscience. I know this is sudden, but would you try and talk him into drinking high potion? I'd sleep a deal a bit better for it. He got one on me, but one old fella was over there yonder sells them. So we gotta buy a freaking potion. So purchase item.
A high potion, right?
Yep. Yeah, so hopefully you have all your freaking gold. Oh, grab the Aetherite too.
Yeah.
Breathe, Osbert, oh boy. Just breathe. Pain is just weakness, leaving the... God damn it, my head. If only I had saved a high potion, I think this might be the end. We offer him a high potion. Well, I don't really need this, but if you insist, you have my thanks, adventurer. I was resigned to suffering in silence, for I, Osbert, the Undying, veteran of countless battles, could not afford to show weakness to my colleagues and our allies. They took me for inspiration, you see, to think that I was almost brought low by a gentle blow to the head. Ha ha ha. I was only incapacitated for minutes, I think. To pay you for your discretion in this delicate matter, shall share you with you my warrior wisdom. You must practice your juggling, use heavy stones at your own peril. Fucker almost brained himself because he decided to juggle. Not Finn.
I can't get over how stupid this fucking chess piece looks.
Looks like there's a problem.
It is. It's just... It looks so...
Make sure you equip
Alright.
your belt.
I did.
Where'd you guys run off to?
To the north. By the Aetherite.
Oh, to the station?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons come and go from the dispatch yard to the south. Must pass through a tunnel by Veska's watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw it fit to put an ore station, creating ideal condition for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in the tunnel we dug and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep, but no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use a silver cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them.
Lunch.
So you guys dealing with some dog training or something? Are you guys dealing with some dog training? Got all padded up and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying, man, it's kind of dumb.
It's silly dumb, not like, ugh, this is disgusting. I like, why would they even put this in the game? That is still silly dumb. I get why it's in the game.
This feels like, for me, it definitely looks like the dog catching thing. On Feckard, it looks like an oversized sweater that his grandmother knit him.
And so it begins. Again? Nope.
Crush your enemies.
Hey, you got the achievement.
Who crush your enemies? Oppo form. Starting to get forms.
Yeah, so the Oppo Pie form is a form based on Oppo Pies, which are monkeys.
Which one's Oppo?
Yep, they're monkeys.
Oppo are monkeys, yeah.
Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnels free of goblins, but our wagon should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruption to ore shipments directed not only the interests of Amajan and Sons, mineral concern, but of Ulda herself. One might liken these tracks to the veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. Alright, grabbing the sword. You got a new sword.
Got some new wood. And that, wow, that was a big ass chicken.
That's a chocobo.
Oh. Ooh, hey, I got my iron will ability.
Also, things to note is if we go to a place that has like a little chocobo on the map, come see the chocobo keep to unlock a destination, because you can run between chocobo keeps and whatnot.
Alright. Did I know eventually? Because I've got, now that I'm assuming, yeah, he's level 10 too.
Where? Chocobo key.
Gotta do we got 2.
Oh shoot!
Quests now, right?
Yeah, we should probably. Let's grab the main quest and any side quest here. Quickly go do the 2, because I got my oath gauge unlocked, so I actually have my I actually have my tank stance actually available. So
yeah, I got 2 pugilist quests.
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, I'm gonna get this side quest as ZZ Da. ZZ needs someone to procure hammer beak ribs. Okay, so we had the beaks, now we need the ribs. Looking to help out around the station area. Well, then how about hunting some hammer beaks? We just received an order from Eshtamane's lapidaries for silver ingots. They need to make ceremonial silverware, so I'm told. We're being instructed to refine the ore by melting it in a furnace lined with a layer of bone ash. Since we don't normally smelt silver this way, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammer beak ribs. Alas, there's no time to order more. If you would slay several of the fiends and take their bones to Berengar in my stead, I'd be forever grateful. Okay. Alright, and now for Zuzu Media. So, way down in the hole, Zuzu Media wishes to share with you a most unfortunate rumor. Alright, Mal, you got this one. I'm gonna eat some chips.
Alright. Which one? Let's see. Let me take a look at this guy's face. Alright, this one's good.
Well, the altruistic adventurer, I see. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because
you do William's voice.
A fascinating piece of news recently has just reached my ears, and I'm pretty eager to share it, may I? Rumor has it that there's a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of that word that I'm not going to be able to pronounce. And
it's probably Sildi.
But well, that's not all. Inconceivably, The concern appears to be the entirely ignorant of its existence. And even more, or even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wyston? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And he's very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the options of the most wealthy in drafting the laws of the Ulva. If you'd have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice is invariably heard. Belongs to Lord Lolorito?
Yeah, Lolorito.
Yes, he has long lavished skill upon the thaumaturges, and some claim he even devises the new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffices to say, I'm pretty long-winded, and if Wyston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may be even a little way off. For the present, he's moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I am told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now.
Oh, we gotta go back there?
Recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap should you meet Wyston and volunteer for his expedition.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna do that right away. We're gonna return to the steps of... Was it Nald?
Well, yeah. You guys do that.
Yeah, we gotta go get class skills, because, like,
But yeah, it's just the return.
Yeah.
Don't return there.
I feel the urge to punch swelling inside me.
Oh,
It's more like you wish people to tell you how to punch better so you can punch better.
This is true, and I feel like I'm not able to punch well enough. So now I need to go talk to Hando. Or
Sooner or later they're gonna get up on you, and they're gonna make you kick something.
I refuse.
all right, combinations.
You've been training hard, Glorious Eye. I can tell by the lightness of your steps and the strength of your fist. I reckon you're ready for the next lesson. But before we begin, some warm-ups in order. For this, I've scattered some gil all across Ulda. I want you to run around the city and pick it all up.
That's
The fuck? Now that my body's laying out there. So I want you to go about like there's a Amlaja warband on your heels. In other words, I want you to sprint. Of course you can't go sprinting indefinitely. Your body needs to rest a while after each burst of speed. This might sound elementary, but I'm telling you to demonstrate this. Telling you this to demonstrate a point. It's essential that you learn to pace yourself in a fight. It's too liable to get worn out and thrown over the top rope. And when that happens, the fight is as good as over. And you'd be sorry if you had bet on yourself.
So you have to run around, hold on, and pick up Gil.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what I get.
That's number one. So now pick up scattered gil.
Yep, gotta go finish that.
Alright, first word, Mila wishes to teach you the fundamental arts of the gladiatory. Okay, so, because the gear that I have is, I'm fully equipped out for gear, and my sword is better, and my, oh wait, is my crasp? Even though my crass is a higher level, or the crass that I'm wearing is higher level, so we will be grabbing the LG and tin piece, so we can sell it for extra gil.
Sweet, sweet money.
Yep. Rorik, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. Oh, here's my aggro. Okay, this is actually pretty good. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, whether their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In your situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather defend the man beside you. We definitely do this by eliciting the anonymity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. So that's aggro draw. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would give you perform if you just so happen that... God damn it, motherfucking Momodai of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lominsan marauders has paraded into the town and began harassing people outside of her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate the behavior. Seek out Luminescens and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, Marauder." In this way, you will protect the people of Ul'dah as you would your allies. Okay.
I disbanded the party for a moment because I needed to do something outside of the party.
Yeah, not a problem.
I'm running around finding coins.
Yeah.
In order to punch better, I need to go around and pick up coins.
You gotta work on your speed. How can you punch things if you can't punch things faster? Why punch a thing once when you can get faster to punch them twice? You see, you gotta think about that.
I'm only learning.
Modern punching solutions
footwork,
require modern punching problems.
Well, it's telling me right now is just teaching me right now is running from place to place.
You gotta
That's
have
right.
that fast footwork.
And speed, then yes.
What, you blaming me because this little shite shat his own pants? Well, bugger him and bugger you too. Okay. So I'm like, face me!
You gotta... No. You're gonna say that sentence again, and you're gonna say it in the proper accent. That needs a proper accent for bugger all and bugger you and shiting your shit in your pants.
Okay, well, it'll matter. I'm like, stand and face me. You know your friend here is 12's damn cheat. Think he can charge us more because we are foreigners, but he'll get his own back. Mark me words. I can't do that. Is there... Okay, so 2 more. Okay. Face me, coward. Oi, come on now. It was disrespecting me proud Seawolf heritage. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished.
Okay. I'll wait till you're done, because I just finished Hammond's first quest.
Okay, and then... Face me, coward. For you face a warrior of dawn. The Elves is your problem. Maybe she likes her men rough. What are you supposed to be, a bloody manservant? Bah, it doesn't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. You fucking freak. That's not cool. No means no. And then if you gotta intimidate to get what you want, you're no better than the people in jail.
Are you all done talking with him?
Yes.
Alright. So, I just finished delivering the gill back to Hammond.
Okay.
With my money lying out there, son, I'd think you'd hurry and pick it all up before some vulture swoops on it and buys some other champion's merch. 500 gil. Crikey, this is good for a week's worth of... well done, Glorious. Now that you're all warmed up, we can see to your lesson. Trial, to be precise. Take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in western Thanalan. There you'll find 4 large stones. The trial stones, they call. I want you to deal each one of these stones a solid boot shine combo. The impact will arouse the earth sprites that sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard-pressed, there's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes after all. But once you've gotten your wind back, you can hurl yourself into the fray again. And remember this. Strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now off you go, Glorious. And good luck.
Yeah. I guess I was not done. I thought I was done, but there's one more. And then I think I go back. So it was like, stand and face me, villain, for I am a warrior of dawn. And he goes, just who the hells do ye think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Farfmoral, the Driven, and me bloody marauders have been ravaged so long, mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words, then I'll let me axe do the talking. Ooh, I get into a fight. Oh, and then some mysterious stranger. Oh, this is lively, even for the quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us? Oh, I don't know who this is. I don't like him. He's got too much red on him. What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you talk to. Far from all, the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody murmurs or some such. Yeah, I have heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Well, you see, I don't like when people wear red because it's harder to tell when I bleed them.
When I bleed them.
Yes, when I bleed them. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better. Oh, he's probably like the Fievel the Fancy or some shit like that, or whoever the...
Fievel the Fancy.
Yeah, I don't know. That sword, it couldn't be Frenzy, but only the sword of Nald would bloody hells. It's you! You know I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? I don't know who this dude is. It's like, oh... So is...
Fievel. I wanted to know if he has a red hat.
He has a red shirt. And brown pants.
He's fucking useless if he's a red shirt.
Yeah. Why do I do that? Si, looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Lumensian was quite brave of you and quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. My name's Aldous, and I'll buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you back then. But that hardly concerns you. These days, I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I miss to say this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you excuse me. I like him. I'll like him more when my sword's through his gut. Alright, Momodai. I swear if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Norik, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Ooh, love triangle? Or love line, whatever. Why hell, let's say some folk ain't good for one another. Oh, okay, yep. So there is, and might be future love interest? I don't know. And that's actually not me being
Mark?
cheeky. I actually don't know. I didn't play Gladiator higher than level 15, and then I also don't remember because like when I played Gladiator, it was back when you needed to have for me to play like get my Marauder, which is another tank, to Warrior, I had to
this is
get
something to pay attention to about how it was in the past.
Yeah.
You might want to hear that.
Yeah, so how it was in the past, like for me to get so I liked Marauder because it's a high health crit tank, or at least kind of how it was. For me to get my job class of Marauder to Warrior, so Warrior's the job class, I had to get at least level 15 in Gladiator. At least I think it was Gladiator.
15 in Gladiator, and I'm pretty sure it was 30 Marauder, 15 Gladiator.
Yep. And then for like when I played as an because I mained as a Arcanist into a Summoner, to get my job class as a Summoner, I had to have level 15 in Black Mage. But they've changed that since then. All right. Yeah. All right. Mila, go ahead.
So yeah, in the past, it was like you actually had to do two different jobs. like to be a monk, you would have to get Pugilist Authority, and I don't remember what the second one was, but you had to get a second class up to 15. Then you could unlock monk.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I am a little disappointed that they did change that, because it was kind of nice, because you got a feel for what the another class was like, apart from just the one you were working on. But I also get it that people just want to level up faster. So
Yeah. Okay, so Mila, I've already heard of your exploits at the Quicksand Rourke. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants, traveling through Scorpion's Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what we've begun, Rourke. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Parfmarl, the Driven, all those who have shared in his crimes, never trouble the people will die again. Okay. So I get to go slay things at Scorpion's Cross.
You get to punch rocks and then defeat Earth Sprites.
Yeah.
Well, according to Hammond's word, arouse Earth Sprites and then punch them to death.
Yep.
So I'm essentially cock blocking Earth Sprites.
Wait, is it the... Oh, I just need to figure out which one I'm missing.
So, Matt, why don't you go and do that, since it's your class quest? You could probably just go off and do that.
Well, I just did the thing to West Thanalan because I didn't know if we were gonna if we had other stuff here to do.
Well,
Nope.
We'll go and finish up your class quest, because that should really take more priority.
All right. I do have. I mean, we both have 2 of them though.
Right, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, like I'm finishing up one I was doing while you guys were doing that. So
Yeah, so pretty soon here we're going to come into an instance where we will have to do class quests to get our next skills.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like actually at 15, because I just did my 15 one, and I had to do that in order to get a skill.
Okay, so I get shield bash from that, and I don't even get a shield.
You might just need to buy a shield. Luckily, it's not too much.
Nope. Oh, I was missing the Thaumaturge Aetheryte. Sapphire Avenue. So this, okay, another really cool, like, quality of life thing, that they added. So all other cities, except for Ul'dah, had an Aetheryte at, their marketplace. So the, Limsa, Luensa, and Gradania.
You pronounced that wrong.
I know it's kind of hard for me. Those 2 had Aetheryte crystals next to their market. Ul'dah did not for the longest time, and then they added one in an update.
It does seem silly not to have one, considering how big that marketplace is.
Yeah, it's huge.
And I punched a bunch of rocks, and then I punched other rocks. I feel
And
pretty
then
good.
you punch floating rocks.
Yep.
Sentient rocks.
Felt pretty good. Didn't hurt my hands much.
I don't know where would I get a shield from, because it's not at the armorer. Is it a merchant? No.
The
Give me 1 second.
let's see,
Yep.
where am I? Over here.
Yeah, purchase war gear. 1 through 9. There's no shield. Go to 10. No shield. I wonder if it might be in the
Look for weapons.
yeah. Cuz it's an offhand. Arms merchant, there we go. Okay, so there is a
Yep,
bronze
shield's right down at the bottom.
Hoplin. Yep. I should see if there's one for level 10 so that we can just
Yep,
be
the
up.
round shield.
That's it?
Well, for level 10.
Oh, okay. Okay, I read that weird. Okay. I saw a conjurer on that. So conjurers and
Conjurers and gladiators.
black mages too could wield
Not
shield.
this one.
Huh?
Not that one.
Yeah, not that one.
They can
but
wield that one. But yeah, they can, because I've been using one, so.
All right. Just let me take your time, because my throat's got to heal from doing Hammond's voice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, he's talking good. Oh, he's just laughing. That, well, from the
Okay, I gotta go to Western.
he goes from that to
So you've given our sprites what for, huh? Well done, Glorious. By smiting stone and earth, you forged unyielding weapons with your fists. You nigh endless fount of vigor, Glorious. Aye, just like myself in my younger days, when I was the world heavyweight champion.
good. He coughed for me. Chichudo. What voice do you get?
Let's see.
That's
They
much
told me from a
promising
sound.
recruit you've been telling me about.
Well, of course he's promising. He's training under Hammer, the Holy Fist.
Yes, sir, Master Hammond.
Glorious, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. There's this Chichito.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hammond's right hand. And though there's still much and more I have yet to learn, together let us strive for mastery in our arts.
Chichito going to killed after I was made its master. She is my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, there was one other one, to be sure, but
Let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was Glorious's bright future we were discussing. Damn right. Which reminds me, did you collect my gill from him? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need the money for the repairs.
yes. Glorious's future with us is bright indeed. His hair is a beacon of hope to us all. If he keeps up his efforts, he may well be the next Holy Fist. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When that time is ripe, I'll have another lesson for you. And by that I mean the very next conversation we have. Because you were probably supposed to do this at level 5. And now you're level 10.
Yeah, so I ran into a merchant who's like, they pulled me from my horse. Go, get my stuff. Please, I beg you. And then I went and grabbed his stuff and killed the bastard that I needed to kill. Okay, there's no. Okay. And then I need to give the merchant back its thing, but I'm gonna do something real quick.
There we go.
Yep, and then we're gonna run.
Now I can talk to Hammond again.
You are glorious. Just like I thought the very next conversation we'd have. I see you've been training hard as ever. Aye, your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. Except without that clicking noise.
Your eyes without the clicking. Your eyes were making a clicking noise
Well, you said the eyes of a predator.
without the clicking noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's old, he's going a little too far.
12 bless you, adventure. If it weren't for good men like you would never leave home. Okay, so I
Last time you
delivered.
learned the basics of combinations. Today I would have you build on that knowledge. And no, I can't teach you the elbow drop yet. But I've set up 5 wooden dummies outside this guild, along the merchant strip. By way of a warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid boot shine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who've gathered to watch. If they get in the way, give them 1 4 as well.
Alright, now I get to go punch dummies. Dummy punching. Gonna go do my dummy punching.
Alright, good. It is finished, and with that, the stage your training is complete. This time, your enemies will ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of punch you'll face in the future. Gods, have faith that you'll do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your train work. We'll speak again. Okay, so we'll grab money. And then Ulda's Most Wanted.
That was easy. Got to return to Hammond and continue to shred my voice.
Yep. First word. I'm going to do this so you rest real quick. You look well, Rourke. I hope you are ready for your next task because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims which are all Hiren men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancer is responsible for the crimes. Not only these murders, a blight upon our city. I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. Just received reports of foreign lancers skulking about in Stone Throw. Consider the circumstances. Find it likely that those are our culprits. We can abide any more murders. Go to Stone Throw outside the gate of Nald and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, you may find these lancers before they strike again. Okay.
Alright, you're good?
Yep, all the way.
Alright, let me take a drink of water here.
Yeah, we gotta hydrate.
Ammon's gonna kill me.
Where am I going?
The wooden dummies have felt your wrath, eh? Good. Now we can move on to your lesson.
Yep. And to think you get to also do this tomorrow.
You know?
When you first came to us, I taught you that combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know now is, next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes make up a combination. There's an order of things, a natural flow from one technique to another. There's someone in a chicken suit standing next to me, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Today I would have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in a pugilist arsenal.
The bootstrap?
Like this.
Huh?
He wants you to do the most fundamental combo. He wants to do the bootstrap again.
Lead in with a boot shine. Keep your foe
Or boot
off
shine.
balance with a boot shine. And keep your foe off balance with a true strike. Then bring it on home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now if you guys need some opponents to practice on, there's this chicken-headed person right next to me. But if that doesn't work, there's another name that infests the rat nest central in Thanahan. That ought to serve you well. Hit him with a snap punch 3 times, and we'll call it a lesson well learned.
I'm gonna knock your block off. Alright. So I get some gutless gladiator. Don't kill me, please. I'm not the one you want. I hear several sets of foot. Dusk right. Ugh. I will protect you, gutless man.
Alright, so
Hold still.
here is Central Thanahan. Okay,
Turn. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a total eclipse of the heart.
What the clip?
Well, because it's an AoE around me.
I know.
Okay, we're just gonna... BAM!
Shadow God, that's just like a weird version of potato. You must
What?
know them. Oh, this one right here. Potato Tato Ungano.
Thank you. They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve it? God, I wish I could stab people.
I mean, you have a sword, don't you?
Yeah, but I can't stab civvies. Alright, we run.
I still have... Oh, wait, I can run, yep.
Wait, why are you following me?
Because I have to head over here, too.
Oh.
This is my second job quest.
So, really? It's my second job quest, too!
Oh my god!
I have to snap punch snails or shell sweepers.
Okay. Alright, and those hammer beaks are for the other thing, for the ribs.
Yep.
Wait, where is this guy? Ouch.
Oh, that's over here. Okay, so... I gotta go just a little bit over.
Oh, I gotta go back to town. Damn it. I guess I gotta spend some cash to teleport because the return is... I don't know, what's 500 divided by 60?
I don't need to teleport. I gotta beat these guys.
Well, basically, when one person teleports, if they're in the same area, you can teleport as well. On their dime.
Gotcha.
Doesn't work for returns, but teleport on the other hand.
Alright, reporting to Mila. So they were indeed the marauders we sought. But what about Duskrite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering Hurin men with swords? First sword. What is it? Lancers, first sword. A gang of them, hiding in the tunnel south of Black Bush Station. It seems we're not rid of them yet. Rourke, you might as well finish what you started, go Central Thanalan, and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Rourke, see that he doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the bloke from getting skewered, but I'll patch him up best I can. Rourke, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all the enemies occupied and make sure you command their full attention at all times. So, I am counting on you. Keep those bastards waiting, watch me back, and I'll watch yours. So this... goddamn! You have your orders, Gladiator. Send these freelancers to the 7th gate. Alright, so, yeah, we're getting into the Oath. So my Iron Will significantly increases enmity generated, so this is how I keep aggro.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Flight or Flight, which is what I start off with, increases physical damage by 25%. Rampart reduces damage taken by 20%. Total Eclipse delivers an attack with a potency of 120 to all nearby enemies. Fast Blade delivers an attack with a potency of 200. Riot Blade delivers an attack with a potency of 100. But if I combo it, it deals 300. And then Shield Bash, which is a... it's kind of a weak attack, but it stuns, and stuns are good because there are some attacks when we start doing dungeons. Some attacks will actually have, they do such a wide area that you really can't get out of it. So you have to stun the boss or stun this enemy, otherwise it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks like an instant, so I'm gonna leave.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm just returning to Hammond here, so...
So, more throat shredding. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, you've already mastered the snap punch combination, huh? Crikey glorious, you're a natural at it. Just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists. when the mood strikes me. I'd treat you to a demonstration here and now, except really don't wanna.
I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hammond has a penchant for regaling us with his tales of exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder White Axe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless, they say you couldn't even see his hands, or so the legend goes.
That one never gets old.
Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding. Notice, if I don't keep on my toes, you're likely to surpass me in a matter of moons.
In between you and me, Chijingo's been in a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Kuga's the lad's name. He and Chichudo joined the guild together. A great tag team. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity. Not long after I was made the guild master, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in, clothed them, fed them, and taught them the way of the fast. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what's become of Rurukida. We're talking about you, Glorious. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognize your efforts, I grant you leave to join the other guilds. Of course, before you can take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guild master. If combat's your calling, you might like to seek out the gladiators or thaumaturges. But if you preferred an alternative to cracking skulls, Udal's famous for his weavers, goldsmiths, alchemists, and miners. As your guildmaster, though, it would please me most if you placed our art above all others. But whatever you choose to do, know that I wish you the best.
It's just me.
Punch.
You have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist at the corresponding guild.
Okay. Alright, so Bruce the Big. Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Rourke. I could use a drink. Okay. And then now I get to... run back to the Aetheryte.
Why the Aetheryte?
Because I still have a 100-second cooldown on my return, and I don't feel like spending a bunch of money right now.
Ah, fair point.
I gotta be level 11 before I can wear those bracers, okay.
Alright. God, I love this music. I hope that it's loud enough that the stream can still hear it. But...
Why don't you just take the chocobo key? It's
a
couple minutes, but it's a free ride. I mean, well, not free, but I mean, it's really cheap. Like 50
yeah,
1 minute ride.
Yeah, that's fine. Dismounting porters. No, we're good. Jeez, I don't. Put the pet bar there.
You're being chased by 2 chickens.
Oh God, the horror.
A chicken riding a chicken.
Chickens. Baka-doodle-doo. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. To ride my chocobo.
Hey, you have a blue mark. Oh, that's one of the other guilds.
Chocobo. Boo, boo, boo. Alright, Aetheryte Shard.
Where are you going?
Gladiators Guild. Still gotta, I gotta turn my shit in.
Gotcha.
Okay. Congratulations, job well done. Rook, Bruce says you equated yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you've earned the right. Rourke, I grant you leave to join other guilds. As you doubtlessly know, Ul'dah is home to both the Pillagers Guild and Thaumaturge Guild, where there are also guilds where you may learn something of more peaceful traditions. You may join the guilds of other nations if that is your desire. Know that I will respect your decision, whatever they may be, so as long as you do not forget that you are, above all, a gladiator. I am anything but I'm anything but not a honest man. So I will tell her that they were tracking a man named Aldous. Right. Aldous, are you certain that is the name you heard? He's alive? But how? Alright, what do I want to grab? Usually, so Mel, how you want to grab armor is you want to grab your chest piece, leggings, and then shoes. I think is the order you go in for most important grab to least important grab, and then your belt, the belt, hands. Belt, hands, and helmet are less important. Or I got that mixed up, and it's the helmet, chest piece, legs, and then the least important ones is your belt, shoes, and gloves.
Okay.
But either way, if you get a new chest piece, always grab the chest piece because it'll give you more bonuses.
Yeah, that's why I switched to this shirt now.
And I leveled.
Hated the fucking...
So now, if you're ever just kind of waiting around, make sure you're waiting around in a city, because you can get rusted experience, which gives you bonus experience.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm just kind of chilling in West Thanalan.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna go kill some hammerbeaks.
Well, wait on Beggar to finish up, but once he's done. But yeah, I mean, like, when you look around your experience bar, if you're inside the city, you'll see like a little moon there, but that means you're gaining rusted experience.
Gotcha.
And basically that'll just keep gaining, and when you finally get out of the city and start fighting things, you basically gain, I believe it's double XP until your rested is complete.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then if you end up sitting in a where are you guys?
I'm right next to which area is this?
I teleported to the Black Brush Station, and then so I'm right next to the Coffers and Coffin, or Coffin and Coffers, Coffer and Coffin.
So give me a sec.
Yeah.
That's where you're at?
It's in Central Thanalan.
Oh, you're in Central. I'm in Western.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mel, give me a sec. I'll be right there, and then I'll teleport us over there.
Alright. Yeah, because I still have 240 some seconds.
That's for the return. Teleport, you just spend money.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, I'm seeing, okay, that was weird. There was a wolf that was on fire. Somebody was on top of a wolf that was on fire, and he was flying through the air.
Yep, mount.
And then just disappeared.
There's some bizarre mounts.
Yep.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, there you are. Where's the other one?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, because I went to the wrong one. I went to the wrong place. I'm with him now, so.
I cannot execute teleport.
Did you attune yourself to the crystal when you were here?
Maybe.
You should have. I told you to.
I did. But yeah, I can't teleport.
Is that one next to the globe?
Mm-hmm.
Then you didn't attune to the crystal. So pop into the city.
Alright, so I'll head back.
Luckily, it's not that far from where you're at. And then when you get into the city, you're going to use a shard, and you'll be teleporting.
Now I can.
Now you can?
Yeah, Steps of Null and Central Thanaland.
Yeah. Okay.
So go to Central?
Yeah.
Alright.
Make sure he's going to the right one.
He's only got the one, apparently.
I've got two.
Oh.
I got Null, and I got Central.
Do Nald. Nald will put you in Central and will put you closer, because if you do Steps of Thal, you'll be in the Spineless Basin, which is further south.
I thought you said to go to you were at the station.
Yeah, we're at the Black Bush Station. If you don't...
Yeah.
So you have that Aetherite.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just when I was... it was blacked
He's
out
right there.
until I got to a certain point. What's up, Turtle?
Okay, definitely will need to pop my instances. Perfect, love it. Oh, here we go. More up here. Okay. Alright, we just need a good fat stack of them in like...
There's two of them over here.
Okay. Yeah, and then,
Two more up here.
Yep. So make... So when we're out and about doing, like, world quests, you know, it's not too much of a big deal, but when we get into, the dungeons, Mal, make sure that you, like, wait for the tank to pull everything, because if he can't guarantee, the aggro on, a mob of monsters, it will kind of end badly for everyone.
I will pretend I know what all that is.
So basically, don't go in and start swinging first. Wait until he starts swinging.
Yeah, and that's for dungeons. Once we start queuing up for like dungeons and raids and stuff, you wait for the tank to initiate. Oh, okay, we got to go all the way over here.
Because the very first hit on an enemy causes more threat than any other hit, really, for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, it generates a lot more. So they usually come to him or would go to the tank first.
Gotcha.
And it makes it easier on the healer too, because if you get any aggro, you'll start getting hit, and then the healer has to divide the time between the two people that are getting hit.
Yeah, and then I also have to spend a ton of resources to regain full aggro. Let's see, Burgundier, I told her so. I told her, what the hell is that incompetent little runt doing anyway? Rare as orders like this may be, we should always be keeping Hammerbeak ribs on hand. Well, I'll be damned. Guess a girl found a way after all. Thanks for the help, adventurer. Don't quite understand it myself, but fellows straight said to do it the old way. Even though we can be using shards to refine silver ore faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my guild, so if that's how they want it. Just goes to show that the Thermaturge Guild has more money than it knows what to do with. God's what I wouldn't do to have that kind of problem. Hey, I got a hat.
Nope.
New headpiece.
Refuse to wear it.
You can you can hide it.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yep. So
Yeah.
when you put it on, down at the bottom, hit C to bring up your character sheet. Then at the
Yep.
bottom, you'll see like 3 little icons on the bottom left side, just below your picture.
Okay, good.
I display your weapon when it's when you're not in combat, and then yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Zazeda is seeing someone to recover stolen coffers of gemstones. You there, help me. A mischief of Quirin has stolen our cargo. The thieving rats love anything that sparkles, and they made off with several coffers of precious gems. The overseers will flay me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The Quirin fled to the lair to the southwest. Follow tracks and you're bound to find them. Okay, so we'll quickly go do that.
Level 17 giant tortoise.
His big tortoises. That's a big bitch.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, that fiery wolf in the air.
Okay. Alright, Shell Sweeper.
Look at this.
Why am I not? Okay, that was weird. I tried tabbing and it went to the ones that are like on the other side of the damn area.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful about what you tab too.
Yeah, it helped. So the tabbing has issues for oops. For everything in view. So if it's in view, it can tab into the list. If you adjust your camera.
Yeah, if you want to tab with eye, look down at the ground, and you get things that are local to you.
Yeah, more local to you. What are these? Okay, so one over here.
Yep.
Oh, bumping the mic. Alright, Spud, I'm coming.
I'm good.
I think we did this backwards. I think we were supposed to come up this way. There's probably a more efficient way to do things, but if I just have to spin to win, I'll spin to win.
And by God, that's what you're doing.
Well, AoEs, dude.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's go return it.
Hold on.
Now, where are you doing? Come on, this way. Why fight more than what we need to?
For the levels.
Once we start doing dungeons, we will be getting the levels. You will literally just do dungeons nonstop.
And actually doing quests will level you up faster than grinding.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to punch more things.
Just letting you know that, to get higher level to do more punching, doing quests will get you there.
Alright, you're back. Please tell me you retrieved the gemstones. Yes, we did. Bless you thrice over, adventurer. Thanks to you, my hide will remain intact. It's hard to believe that Kukiran used to be honest merchants. Some of them even lived in Ul'dah, but then the beastmen were banished from the city and quickly lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving and other petty crimes. Justify its sad tale, but sadder still that most of the citizens couldn't care less. Okay, some... Alright. And then what we'll do is... Perfect. Yeah, and it's just because I got all these rings here that are level 5. Level 8. I have something here that is well below that wall. Okay. Well, it is about 10 o'clock. I will need to actually hop off. Sorry, you sure? I just noticed that you sent something, and I think you may have just came on when I'm about to hop off. Can't even tell. Can't even see a time sticker on that. Timestamp. But yeah, so you sure? Thank you for stopping by. Sorry that I'm gonna be stopping my stream because I gotta get ready for my day tomorrow. Since I'm now off vacation and working now. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and we're gonna be back with this tomorrow because this was a bonus stream. We wanted to get in on it, get really quickly, get this going. It's just I gotta call it quits today. So thank you everyone who.
In the beginning, there's a lot more reading, so it's good to try and get that out of the way soon. Yeah.
So thank you everyone who has come to the stream, and have a wonderful evening.